Although this book looks small, it's got quality content. In this book, we have 6 different sections or chapters. And chapter 1 talks about the OHADA structure. It's just like it answers the question, what is OHADA? It also talks about the Uniform Act as concerns the accounting system. This chapter, of course, is the smallest chapter of this book, and it's going to answer all your questions about, the background of OHADA and understanding what OHADA is generally. The second section, or chapter 2, is understanding the OHADA accounting plan itself. Here, I went into more details in trying to explain all the classes of accounts, that's from class 1 to class 9, explaining detailedly the types of transactions that have to be posted in each of these account classes and the subclasses as well, using examples of transactions and how you should post them. So in chapter 2, you've got everything about the OHADA accounting plan, how transactions are treated. Chapter 3 talks about building the statistics and tax returns from scratch. But this chapter is actually referring to the old system of doing this. Since I started writing this book in 2015, that was a system in place back then. Although there have been an update since 2017 that came into existence in 2018, I still decided to leave the old format of preparing your statistics and tax return in chapter 3. Why? Because there might be a need in the future for you to go back to do some referrals or, just check out some things. So that is what you're going to expect in chapter 3 of this book. Chapter 4 talks about the company tax or the Cameroon company tax system. Everything you need to know about the Cameroon company tax is in this chapter. Who are those liable, how you calculate and pay your taxes, what are the elements that come into your profit chargeable to corporation tax, and everything you need to know about Cameroon tax system is in this chapter. So guys, just check that out and you are good to go. In chapter 5, this is where I actually explained the new presentation of your statistics and tax returns. Here, I brought in all the new treatment of transactions as per the updates. As you know, OHADA is trying to align to the International Financial Reporting Standards. And since 2017, there has been this update. So in chapter 5, I explained all the changes, the major changes that the update brought to the OHADA accounting plan, and also how transactions are being treated. That's the new way how transactions are being treated. And also in this chapter, you're going to see the new presentation of the statistics and tax returns, which is just the balance sheet, your income statement, your cash flow statement, and the notes to the financial statements. So how you change over from the old system to the new system is also mentioned in this chapter. So guys, chapter 5 is a chapter that you would want to check that out as much as possible so that you keep yourself up to date with the latest OHADA accounting standards. Chapter 6 or section 6 of this book contains the complete revised OHADA chart of accounts from class 1 durable resources to class 9 of balance sheet accounts. So everything you need to know about the new chart of accounts is in chapter 6. That is all the accounts that had a change in names and also the new accounts that was introduced in the revised OHADA standards. So check that out and get the latest OHADA chart of accounts.